All right, so we had a technical difficulty with the camera, so we actually have two separate videos that we'll be uploading, but we have loaded all 6 chambers now and we're ready to install the percussion caps. These are little number 11 percussion caps. This is what gives the ignition and the spark to make this fire, and it goes on these little nipples right here. And they're not exactly easy to install. So you just slide one on, turn the pistol, slide one on until it stops, turn the pistol, and my big old fingers and this thing just almost don't get along with each other. Imagine doing this under fire. And I'm sure they were much faster at it than I am, but still, this is not a simple, fast process. So you could get 6 shots off in a hurry, but then you were going to spend some time reloading. Now, cavalry used these, but they also had a saber. So I would imagine that by this point, after they've fired their 6 shots, they're probably engaging with their sabers. All right, so we have our caps on. I'm verifying that they're seated. All right, and so with that, we're ready to go outside and see how it shoots. All right, so we're outside now where we're going to try this Colt 1860 Army out. It's fully loaded, fully capped. I have a target over here that we can pan over and take a look at. It's just a cardboard target. It's down low. It has to be low because my dirt bank is low because I'm right behind my garage. I don't want to hit my garage. But if you're expecting to see me take a modern two-handed pistol stance, you're not going to see that because these weapons weren't fired that way. If you think about it, a cavalry soldier mounted on a horse, if he's got this in his right hand, he has his horse reins in his left hand. Or I have read accounts where soldiers actually fired offhand because their saber hand was their right hand. And so they might actually be riding with this pistol in their left hand, their saber in their right hand, and the reins of their horse in their teeth. I'm going to tell you, I read things like that and I think that our ancestors were probably a lot tougher than most of us are today, but that's neither here nor there. So I'm going to take a one-handed stance and I'm going to fire at that target. I hope that I hit the target. If not, I'll have to go to the range and practice. I don't know what this thing is going to kick like. I've been told about like a modern 38. It does have 30 grains of triple F black powder pushing that ball that you saw us load. So we're going to see what it does. And we have a hang up. All right, it looked like what the percussion cap popped off and was causing it to hang up a little bit. But we are ready now. Cleared safe, verified safe. So, the gun is empty. We're gonna walk over here and see how it did. We were at about 15 paces, probably about 15 yards. I'd never fired it before. I'm pretty happy with that. At 15 paces, that guy is down. Now, I will say this, I 100% believe that this pistol is a lot more accurate than that target. That right there is all shooter. I've never shot it before. I'm gonna have to go to the range. I can verify it didn't kick nearly like I thought it would. It was actually just a pretty steady shot. So, with that being said, that's the Colt 1860 Army 44 caliber cap and ball pistol. If you have any questions about exactly which one that I have, it's a reproduction model, or what I was shooting, feel free to hit me up with a message or leave it in the comments. Thank you, and thanks for watching.
Go back over in case you want to
Do a reshoot?
Yeah.
We can. Let's go in and do that.